at my parents with Mia and watch those movies like A Walk to Remember, The Notebook, and P.S. I Love You, and find myself saying that if I could ever find that one girl, I would try my best to give them the fun, unconditional love as the characters in the movie. Which I knew is why Mia took to you as much as she did. She knew what I was looking for and can sense it in you, giving me the sign of, this is the one for you, Dad. This one is gonna be the awesome mom for me. To complete our small family, as much as I had thought I had everything I needed, my dog, my truck, and my Camaro, you're the one who actually completed us. So on this day of our wedding is the gift for you to maybe help add to our Vera Wang jewelry collection. It's beautiful. And it matches the ring.
Seems like only yesterday, I remember you saying, I love you for the first time. I'm so proud of us and how far we have come since then. We have already faced challenges that many couples don't make it through. I love how strong our relationship is, and I'm so excited to be your wife. When I first met you, I knew I needed you in my life. I'm just so blessed and thankful that you felt the same. You make me smile and laugh when I'm stressed, and you help me grow continue to fall in love with you every single day. I know our first 4 years together were amazing, and I can only imagine what forever will bring. I know it will be difficult without our baby Mia here, but I know she is still with us and going to be barking at you saying, take care of mom. And barking at me saying, don't hurt my daddy. Well, I promised Mia that I would always take care of you and be as loyal and protective as she was. I also promised to wipe your ass too when you get old. I can't describe the level of excitement I have today. But all I know is I get to marry my favorite person and love you forever. See you down the aisle. I'll be wearing my white. Wow, that's even engraved too.
We are here today to celebrate the relationship of Nicholas and Danielle and to be witnesses and supporters of their commitment to each other. Together, we all form the group of the people that are most important in their lives. And with their families, they have brought us together to publicly recognize that we have all played a part in the love they shared today. Nick and Danielle wanted me to take this opportunity to thank you all for being here to help join them in marriage and to acknowledge their gratitude for your love and support along the way. They would also like to acknowledge those that could not be here with us today by taking a moment of silence. We recognize their love and support in spirit.
Today I stand here with you on our wedding day to profess the never-ending love I have for you and to promise to be every bit the man you desired and most importantly deserve. Your endless inspiration has driven me to accomplish things far beyond what I ever expected to do on my own. Buying a house, finding a better job, to strive for that next belt in martial arts, and most important, giving me the strength to get up and press on after the loss of Mia. I stand here to promise to always help you and return that same inspiration and devotion. I promise to defend and protect you from everything and anything so that not a soul on earth can hurt you. And because we watch so much Supernatural, I can protect you from things without a soul as well. I promise not to sweat the little things, like when you call me to tell me you're on your way home as you're about to pull into the driveway. But to also cherish the little things, like when you call me on your way home as you're about to pull into the driveway. And how we have a small little step stool in the house I'm forever stubbing my toes on that you use to reach the glasses on the top shelf. But at the end of the day, I will always love you more than life itself, and I couldn't be happier to be in this lifelong journey and adventure with you by my side.
Nicholas, I have to start off by saying I had to Pinterest the best way to write wedding vows. But I came across a great article called The Stress-Free Guide to Writing Your Vows. So of course, that's the one that helped me the most. Item number 1 in the Stress-Free Guide: make sure your officiant and venue allow you to actually personalize your own vows. Seeing how we're getting married in a garden and my cousin spent a grueling 10 seconds on the internet getting ordained, I think we're okay with that part. Item number 2, get your fiance on board with writing your own personalized vows. Surprisingly, it only took a few nudges and some puppy dog eyes to get you to cave. But not only did you get on board with writing our vows, but throughout our entire relationship, you have always been on board. I promise to always stay on board with you, as you always say, we are a team. And no matter what, we will always have each other's backs. Item number 3, don't procrastinate. More specifically, the article said, do not wait until the night before to write your vows. So I wrote them this morning. I know my chaotic schedule and concept of time drives you nuts sometimes, but I promise to always make time for us. I cherish every minute with you, whether it's going for a ride to Stop and Shop at 9 p.m. because we realized we didn't eat dinner yet and have no food in the house, or going to camp or car shows, or even just vegging on the couch watching Supernatural. I'll even take the time to watch your ridiculously long and often pointless Snapchat videos. I promise to remember to put our relationship first and to always make time for the little things. Item number 4, keep it classy. There's so much I could say right now. But I think the most appropriate thing to say is you are a class act. When we first started talking, you told me that you were a pet detective, and then proceeded to text me lines from Ace Ventura. I laughed so much on our first date that my face hurt from smiling so much. And even though I have become immune to your antics, I still always find myself silently shaking my head, but laughing in the corner. You keep our lives interesting, so I promise to never ask you to change. Item number 5, borrow ideas from everywhere. Throughout our engagement, I have received a lot of great advice of how to keep a successful marriage. However, my favorite advice, and truly most important in my eyes, comes from my parents. Patience and communication. My parents have been married for 35 years, and both sets of grandparents were married for at least 50. I credit some of my parents' success in marriage to my grandparents, as I'm sure they received similar advice on their wedding day. Nick, one of the most respectful and authentic aspects of our relationship is how honest and open we are with one another. I know I can trust you to protect and nurture my heart, and I promise to always be honest and respectful to you. I know if we can do that, we will celebrate those milestone anniversaries as well. Item number 6, I added this one in myself.
marry your best friend. It's always fun but slightly embarrassing to tell people how we met on Tinder. But in all honesty, I really thought it was a friend app. I know everyone laughs when I say that, but that's really exactly what I found. I think it is so incredible that I get to call you my husband in like 2 minutes. You and I are like yin and yang most of the time, but our balance fits perfectly. You have helped me grow, and I am so excited to see what forever brings for us. I couldn't imagine taking this journey of life with anyone else. You are my rock, and I promise to honor you, not only as your wife, but as your friend. I love you.
Danielle, do you take Nicholas to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? Nick, do you take Danielle to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? By the power vested in me by the World Wide Web and the state of Connecticut, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Nick, you may kiss your bride. It is my great honor and privilege to be the first to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Dipisa.
Hi everybody, I'm Tom, the best man. On behalf of the bride and groom, I'd like to thank all of you for being here. I'm not much of a talker, so I'll keep this short. Nick and I have been friends for around 15 years. He's one person I can always count on to be there when I need someone. He's the best person to be around when you need to laugh. Everyone, well, even though he drives you nuts, everyone who knows him knows what I'm talking about. It's crazy how when we were younger, we had tons of close friends, and now they're far and few. But I know the friendship that Nick and I have will never be broken. We may not talk or see each other as much as we used to, but I'll always know he's there, and he'll always be my best friend. Not done.
Oh, he's not done.
Not done. And D, you've also become a really good friend to me. When I spend the night at your house, even though Nick sleeps till noon on Sundays, I know I can still go out, hang out with you, and just talk like we've known each other forever. Really is a great feeling to have, for my best friend to have found someone so special. I'm so happy for the both of you, and I wish nothing but the best. I hope you have a happy and healthy marriage. Now I'm done. Cheers.
All right, so I do like to talk, so mine's not as short. Hello and welcome to the beautiful celebration of Danielle and Nicholas, now officially Mr. and Mrs. Dipisa. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Haley, and I am Danielle's younger but taller sister. I would like to take a moment to thank you all for being here tonight. I would also like to extend the thank yous to the wedding party, the Dolan family, the Dipisa family, and especially Danielle and Nick for making all of this happen. Your hard work does not go unnoticed on how amazing this all is. All right, I'll get into it. Growing up, Danielle and I shared almost everything. Sometimes it was a pleasant kind of sharing, but sometimes it was forced that we share things because mom and dad said so. Our parents took on our grandmother Patricia Collis's favorite saying, take it or leave it. So most of the time we decided to share instead of not having that Barbie convertible at all. We shared a room, which Danielle used masking tape to create a floor plan showing me where I was allowed to walk, what parts of the room were mine, and what parts were strictly forbidden, as they were Danielle's territory. We shared clothes, like the shirt Mom had originally bought for me as a back-to-school outfit, and then you took it to college and I never got to wear it. We shared Backstreet Boys CDs, or maybe I just thought we were sharing them. I think Danielle allowed me to listen to one song of her choosing, only once per day. We shared laughs, riding bikes, and drawing chalk towns that took up the entire driveway, just for Kitty, our white, fluffy childhood cat, to roll around in it and truly take on her actual name, Rainbow. Shortly followed by Justin getting the hose when we weren't looking and wash all of our chalk drawings because he thought that was more fun than playing with us. We shared championships, playing on the same field hockey team with you for at least 1 year, and 1 year was and still is one of my favorite memories, and I am grateful you let me share our hobby together. Even though most of the practicing we did in the backyard meant Mom coming out to yell at you to give me the ball at least one time because I cried from chasing you around so much. We shared tears over broken hearts and bad days, but you were always there for the free therapy sessions and still are every day I call. Please don't start charging me though. We shared lots of jokes, especially on Mom, telling her we had some animal from Auntie Shawn in the car, except sometimes we really did have animals, like Ginger. We shared life, good memories, and forever moments. In 2015, you shared a moment with me that we know will last forever. As I sat on my bed in college debating if I was going to my 8 a.m. class, I received a text from you saying, I'm gonna paraphrase here because I don't remember exactly what it said. Hi, before you see it on Facebook, I'm dating a guy. His name is Nick Dipisa. Naturally, I took this as an opportunity to instantly hop on Facebook and find out everything I could about this Nick Dipisa. For anyone that hasn't been on Nick's Facebook page, I'll tell you that it's half pictures of the Camaro and the other half of our beloved, beautiful Mia, who is sitting right next to both of you today. I approved of what I saw and shared with you how happy I was to see you happy. Fast forward a couple months. This is a personal moment I haven't even shared with either of you yet. It was Danielle's 26th birthday, a surprise party at her old apartment with Kim in Worcester. All of Danielle's friends were gathered around, drinking and laughing and having a great time. Still only having met Nick a few times, Justin, our parents, and myself took an opportunity to get to know Nick a little better. Nick joked with us and we talked and laughed. It was great. This was the night I realized that Nick Dipisa from Facebook was absolutely the one for my sister. Driving home from Danielle's birthday party, I remember feeling so happy that Danielle had found Nick, that Danielle had a genuine smile about her whenever Nick was around or talking about him. I remember thinking about this exact moment, this speech, and thinking about what would I say. It was something about that day that Nick just seemed to fit right in with the family, as if he was part of the family already. From then on, Nick was part of the family. We shotgun beers in the driveway on Thanksgiving. He even tagged me in memes on Facebook, and we can't forget Pickle Rick. Then came the day Nick shared a moment with me. Being in grad school on Saturdays meant I missed a lot of fun stuff. One of those being Danielle and Nick's housewarming party. It was a few weeks before the party, and Nick and Danielle were in Massachusetts at our parents' house. Nick and I were laughing about something stupid in the living room, and Danielle was probably in the kitchen talking about what part of her car was falling apart that day. Nick paused for a moment and asked, "You aren't coming to our housewarming party?" Which I sadly responded with, "No, I can't. I have class and we have an exam that day." Thinking the conversation was over, I went back to texting or doing whatever distracting thing I was doing. Nick then asked me again as my head was locked into my phone, "Are you sure you can't come?" With a confused look on my face because I just explained I wasn't coming, I looked at Nick just to see his hand extended with a phone showing me a picture of a beautiful engagement ring. Nick sharing that moment with me made me smile from ear to ear, and I had to pretend I didn't know for weeks. Talk about an awkward living situation. I knew, but my parents knew. They didn't think I knew. They didn't think any of us knew. Justin did FaceTime me when Nick proposed, and I am forever grateful for technology because I still got to share that moment with Danielle and Nick from a couple hundred miles away. Danielle and I have shared lots of things throughout the years. Toys, clothes, secrets, memories, but it's moments like these I will cherish the most. Today I'm so grateful that I get to share this special day with you both. Out of all my memories with Danielle and Nick, this will always be my favorite one. The day you two lovebirds said yes to forever. I know that there will be many more moments we share, but I am most excited for you and Nick to share the rest of your lives together in love and happiness. I wish you both a lifetime of good fortune, happy days, and lots of loving moments. I cannot explain how much I love both of you and how happy I am to share this moment with you. Raise your glass as we share and celebrate this special day with Danielle and Nick. Cheers to two amazing people and forever happiness.